30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Montana sensing something. He'll change the play.
On 2nd and 9. Montana. Over the middle, complete. That's Owens. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
46-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here's Montana. He's got Gore. And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3.
So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They'll look to throw again. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Going to try to throw for it with Montana.
He's got the hook up downfield to Samuel. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Up the middle they go with Gore. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gore. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Well, Montana's going to shift things up a bit.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
At the 19-yard line.
He'll look to throw. A dump off here for goal. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a 4th.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on you heave one deep when you catch them close to the spot.
And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They'll try and sneak it here. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, pick up the few inches you need for a first down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that can be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big. But instead they said, forget it. Let's just get a first down and start a new set.
To throw is Montana. The quick slant caught. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd goal. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Now they'll change things up. Gore is going backwards here, all the way back to the 5-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on second down, that just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
For the lead, here's 3rd and goal.
They'll set up a throw. This is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Niners have taken a 4th quarter lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, the pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. But they need their best drive of the game right here.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
60 Bisons. Check, Panther. Check go.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
19 Tiger, 79 Bronco. Buffalo 18.
Now Graham.
Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They find some open field here. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Boy, 196 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
70 Lions. Ready.
They go right back to the ground here in Brown.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
Here now, 3rd down.
Mustang 19. Shut up. Trap 60. Trap 60. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. 18. Pioneer. Shut up.
Now Graham to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
They are going on 4th down. Graham. Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That one looks like he'll throw here. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now Montana. They'll find the tight end, Sullivan, complete.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Montana sensing something. He'll change the play. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now they'll audible to something else. They will look to throw. Montana. They'll find T.O. It's Terrell Owens. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
17 yards. And the 49er 1st down.
The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On 1st down, it's good. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around a training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's